Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. This time we will discuss interesting topic around how to deal with the situation when someone ignores us. So let's just get into the discussion. Important to remember that the purpose of the video, this is not to feel like a victim or play a psychological game, not to manipulate people who might ignore you. Every situation and relationship is unique, so there are different steps that can be taken, depending on the context. Know what? What if someone ignores us? It can ruin the mood and confuse you. Sometimes heartache, upset, or even feel rejected, especially if you don't understand why it could happen. Well, but what if you could reverse the situation? It becomes something profitable for you. Some relationship psychologists say there are 8 proven steps, powerful to overcome the feeling of being ignored. So if you watch this video and follow the 8 steps in order, I'm sure you know what to do. Someone ignores you. If you just stop by here, don't forget to click the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. We can share and build a healthy community. Guys, let us start the first step. Yeah. So it's just a simple question. Are you sure that person is ignoring you? Even if it sounds trivial, this question is important for checking yourself. Sometimes we can be ignored for no apparent reason. Maybe because of lack of confidence or anxiety, so we project it onto someone else. Or maybe we are misreading the situation. Remember, everyone has a different way of interacting. Some people need time. There is more space for it to fit things around them. They may be experiencing something heavy, and it takes time for themselves. So before we think that people deliberately ignore us, it's really important to check yourself first. With this consideration, we can understand that maybe there are other factors that affect their behavior. Well, step 2. Give them the space they need. If you're really sure that people again ignores you, next step is to give them space. This can be difficult, especially if you really care about that person. But this is important, to respect his needs and personal space. You can't take it lightly. A lot of people like to misstep, think that constantly forced people will come back again, but often just the opposite. Being forced can make them move away. Give space. This is actually also the way to show that you respect your needs and their restrictions. It can also make them miss your presence. Can even make them engage. They really love you. So, for example, you often send messages or call every day. Try to step back for a moment. Stop contact and see what happens. If they care about you, they will definitely try to connect. Go to step 3. Make sure you are not a surround or needy person. Fitting again time without contact. This is really important, guys. For example, when they realize that you stopped first, their contacts might contact you. But make sure not to reply quickly. I understand that all of a sudden, there are messages or calls from people we miss. It feels so hard to hold myself up. Respond and say miss. But the trick here is, take your time. Don't rush to reply, even though your finger is already itching so much. This will show them that you are not desperate to be able to their attention. and that you have another life outside of them. There is a psychological explanation. When we deliberately don't give the attention they want, or do things that look like ignorance. This could be like a trigger called principle, scarcity of principles. This happens when we feel like we're missing something or someone, and feelings of loss. It makes us more appreciative of that thing. So giving distance can make them feel lost and ultimately value the relationship with you more. Fourth step, keep yourself busy by focusing on life and own activities. Genie. Better focus on yourself than to wonder why they ignore you. So switch the energy and time you make enjoy living alone. It's so better than thinking constantly. Why would they do that? Focus on yourself can also help avoid negative thoughts. That makes the mood go down. The right time to pursue the goal, existence of dreams, and make time for a hobby or with friends and family. Not just make you feel better, but also love feelings, achievement, and when people are ignorant to you, see how happy and satisfied your life is without them. It could be that they just realized what they were going through. Continue to step 5. Yes, even though you're focusing on your own life, does not mean you have to shut yourself off from the opportunity to meet new people. This is the right time to add friends and expand your social circle. Who knows, can just meet someone cooler than before. Even though there are people who ignore you, doesn't mean you can't open up for new people. This is also the okay way to divert attention from a situation that makes you dizzy and make you feel good about yourself again. Anyways, the scarcity principle again goes here. When people are ignorant to you, see you meet new people and enjoy life without them. It can make them feel lost and maybe just be a trigger for them to come back and realize that they missed something good, aka you. Step 6. Be prepared for an honest conversation. If you have followed all the previous steps, and the person who ignored you still hasn't arrived, maybe it's time to have an honest conversation with them. It's not always easy, but it's important to communicate your feelings and find out how it really is. Make sure to do it calmly and respectfully. Anger or accusations that will only make them upset. Here's how to do it in 3 simple steps. The first step, express your feelings without accusing. For example, you can say, I feel like we've been a little far lately. Everything is fine. Second step, listen to what they want to say without interrupting. Step 3, if they don't want to talk or answer, that is not satisfactory enough. Just calm down. Just say it casually. I'm here if you want to tell me. Don't force it. But I'm there for you if you need. Often this kind of conversation is enough for solve the problem. But if you're not, at least you got some clarity on the situation and can move on with your life. Enter step 7 here. Get ready to walk and walk away. This is a heavy step, but also the most important. If you followed all the steps, but the person is still just like ignorant, might have to get ready to move away. You don't have to erase them from your life, but you need to distance yourself. Stop making friends and follow on social media. Or even don't meet again directly. The point is to do the best for yourself. Sometimes, this means staying away from someone who doesn't respect you. And it can be a tough decision but necessary. step. Make your own happiness, bro. Remember whatever happened. You who has complete control over your own happiness shouldn't depend on someone else to make you happy. Even though someone ignores you, doesn't mean you have to let it ruin your life. The things that make you happy. And don't let the words or actions of others affect you. And bring negative vibes if someone ignores you. It's his loss because they lost the opportunity to know extraordinary people like you. They will also feel it later. But in the meantime, remember, you don't need them to be happy. You can make everything based on your own positive thoughts. The key here is to stay alert to situations and act accordingly. Don't personalize everything and avoid trying to control the situation. It's best to focus on yourself. Build happiness from within and be ready to move forward if necessary. Remember someone who really wants to be in your life. Will try to bring you into his life. So be prepared to move on if you really need to. And believe that the right people would appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give your opinion or questions in the comments section below. Happy to be able to share this information with y'all. If you guys enjoy the content, please click like and check out other videos on the channel page. Thank you again for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.